Yeah, good morning, my fellow Amazon publishers. This morning, I want to show you a simple trick on how to write a good description on your book in Amazon Kindle Publishing. Now, this is a mistake that most people do. Some just publish books and they don't give enough detailed description on their book description, and this is why most of you are losing customers and buyers on Amazon. So this morning, I'm just gonna give you a short video on it so that you can be able to advance on that. Okay, now let's move over to the Amazon KDP and see what happens there. Now, this is Atomic Habits on Amazon KDP. Most of you are popular with this video. This book, this Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. Now, this book has been selling a lot because of the great content and high content that this man put inside this book. So now let's go over to what brought us here. What brought us here is the description, how to write a good description. Now, this is it. If you scroll down now, for example, now if you want to do a workbook, as in a workbook on this atomic habits, then or you want to write a similar book, or you are writing a book that has to do with habits, I will show you a way to go about it. Now, this is the description. Now, the description says it's the number one New York Times bestseller, over 4 million copies sold. Tiny changes, remarkable results. Now, this is it. This is how he started his own description. He said, no matter your goals, Atomic Habits offers a proven framework for improving every day. James Clear, one of the world's leading experts on habit formation, reviews practical strategies that will teach you exactly how to form good habits, break bad ones, and master the tiny behaviors that lead to remarkable results. Now, this is the mistake that most people do. Some people will just, because of maybe they don't have the that copywriting skill to write a very good description like this, they will just come over here and then copy everything verbatim the way it was written here. They'll just copy from A to Z and post on their own description. Now, when another person reads this thing, you will discover that this is not a real you that you copied it, because probably they have seen this book before yours. Amazon pushes this book to people even more than your book before they even find the book. That maybe they have read this description so many other times, and when they read yours and it's the same thing, then they'll just think that your book is framed or something like that. So now let me just give you a simple trick. Now, I'm not gonna spend my whole time because this is not a course on this. I just want to give you a trick. So let us just handle this two um paragraphs now. For example, now these two places. Let's handle these two paragraphs now. All right. Okay. Now, if you want to write something like this, you can begin from. Let me say you can begin from a second paragraph. Now, this is what the second paragraph says. If you're having trouble changing your habits, the problem isn't you. Okay, let's assume that the person that the book is talking about habits. So this is the place that the as in how engaged in this text is. So as in the writer already know that people are having problem, because if you're coming as in coming to buy this book, it assumes that you are having problem with your habits and you need a change, you need knowledge that can help you change it. So he just as in went into the thoughts and mind of the readers. He said that, but if you are having trouble changing your habit, the problem is in you. So what are you going to do? Then if you can paraphrase this on a keyboard, or you just write your own this way. Okay, just say maybe you have been having struggles on how to get a better habit. You understand? You can bring out a book and jot this thing down. You might be having troubles on how to develop a better habits. Understand? Now, this is what you can do after reading this book. Understand? You have given them a reason why they should buy your book in the first place. Now, the second one says the problem is your system. And the problem is your system. You can look at it here. The problem is your system. Now, bad habits repeat themselves again and again, not because you don't want to change, but because you want the wrong system for change. You understand? Now, what I'm going to do here is you can say um, uh, evil habits or addictive habits that you don't like can never leave you until you develop a new way or system that can help you to change it. Hmm. So now this long paragraph you have changed it. Now you do not rise to the this one said you do not rise you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Here you will get a proven system that take you to new heights. Okay. Now this is just like a quote. You understand? This is just like a quote. It says you do not rise to the level of your goals. Mm. So right. So you fall to the level of your systems. Now this book will give you a proven system that will take you to new heights. Now you can say you can bring out your own code. You can go to maybe Chrome, then bring out a code and bring out a quote on habit change. Put it here. You understand? Then after you say this book offer you 100% proven system that can take your bad habits and dish it into the waste bin. Now, then you come here and say, no matter then you come to the front one, as in the first one, and say, no matter your goals, you cannot prove your goals. You can say, no matter how long you have struggled with changing a habit or trying to improve every day, my book, so and so, you can put the name of your book, uh, reviews. Don't put this world's leading practical or James Clear because you're not a world leading expert or you don't have any idea or training on that. Then you can say my book reviews practical ways that will teach you exactly or how to teach you all you need to know to form a good habit. Then after everything, then you come down and as in to make your book as in irresistible, offer them this offer. You can offer them offer like saying, okay, let me just go here. Let me just go to authors. Um, so I just want to show you a copywriting skill you can use to keep people as in to click, even if they don't want to click on your book. So you can just say, let me say, I need a new document, please. I need a new document. You can just say, okay. You can just say, at the end of your description, you can just say, order your copy now at a ridiculous price of 2.99 for ebook and 5.99 for the paperback full stop. Now this depends on how big and how valuable your book is. If you're writing a book like 20 or 30 pages on, let me say, on the as in it's not a low content book like an ebook, you understand? Maybe 20 to 30 pages, 2.99 for the ebook is okay, and 5.99 is so good for the paperback. So if you are raising the price and you don't have a great content and a high content there, that means people may not trust you, and even if they buy it, they can demand for a refund. So the best thing is just to make it as cheap as possible, so that even if they don't want to buy, they can be able to just say, okay, how much is 2.99? Let me just get this book and know what is inside it. And they will get the book. Then after getting the book, then you yourself you have earned a royalty for you. So for now, this is the idea I want to drop with you this morning. Hope you found it useful, and just stay tuned. If you have any question, let me know, and I can attend to you as shortly as possible. So have a nice day.